The LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video about a leaked phone that's coming to Crooked Wireless. So I'm on phoneinternet.com here. So the phone that is being leaked out for Crooked Wireless is the Moto G7 Supra. So before I get further into the video, I would like to give a big shout out to at&t Review. Shout out to him. He did a video about this on his channel earlier, so shout out to at&t and subscribe to him if you have not done so. Cricket is getting the Moto G7 Supra. It's been leaked out that they're getting this phone. This is basically leaks right now, so no word on pricing or release date just yet. But they do give us some specs on the phone, and yeah. So this right here, this is the Moto phone from last year. This is not the G7 Supra. So those are not the phone that's been leaked. So yeah. It says here, temperature Evan Blast assembled a tweet this morning. This article got published a few days ago, alright, so do keep it in mind. So showing a leaked render of what is allegedly is the Moto G7 Supra for cricket. The Moto G7 has yet to be announced, and we expect to see a Moto G7 Play, Moto G7 Plus, and a Moto G7 Power. The Moto G7 and G7 Plus are both expected to sport a water drop notch, ruling them out as the Moto G7 Supra. So these new Motorola phones will have notches. The G7 Play and G7 Plus will have water drop notches like it is on the OnePlus 6T. The notch on blast render appears to be even smaller than the one on picture of the Moto G7 Play that were included in the FCC documentation, and that leaves the Moto G7 Power. If we make the assumption that the G7 Supra is the G7 Power, we can expect Cricket to sell a device powered by a Snapdragon 682 mobile platform. Memory and storage combinations will run from 2 GB to 6 GB of RAM, 32, 64 GB of native storage. So yeah, this power phone from Motorola, it's gonna be interesting because this phone has Snapdragon 632. The RAM is gonna be fucking insane. It's gonna be from 2 gigs to 6 gigs. I don't know which one Cricket will get. That remains to be seen. It's kind of weird that this phone will have like a whole bunch of RAM options. So I'm gonna say it has 4 RAM options. It'll have 2 gigs, 3 gigs, 4 gigs, or 6 gigs of RAM, 32 or 64 gigabytes of native storage. So that means no SD card slot on this phone. If you guys see native storage, that means no memory card slot on this phone. So that is sad news there, right? On the back you'll find a 12 megapixel camera with an 8 megapixel selfie sniper in the front. Keeping the lights on for some time will be a 5000 mAh battery like it was on the Moto E5 Supra from last year. So that is it. When y'all guys get pretty good battery life from this phone. The screen size, I don't know, I'm gonna say 6 inches. I'm gonna say 6 inches, but I could totally be wrong. So don't quote me on the screen sizes there. So looking at the specs so far on this phone, this Moto G7 Power, it's gonna be interesting to see which one Cricket gets. Cause like I said, this RAM that runs from 2 gigs to 6 gigs. I mean, we'll see. The Moto E5 Supra had 3 gigabytes of RAM last year, so we will see. So we'll have to wait and see. So there's basically this leaked stuff being thrown out. So yeah, it will have a 5000 mAh battery. It will have a notch. Just considering that the Moto G6 line image above the article, so the Moto G6 line from last year is at this picture above. Was released this past April. We don't expect to see Motorola take the wraps off the Moto G7 lineup until late in the first quarter or early in the second quarter of 2019. as we get closer to unveiling more information about the entire Moto G7 lineup should leak out, so stay tuned. So here is the allegedly Moto G7 Supra leak. This is the render of the Moto G7 Supra for cricket, and yeah, it looks a whole lot different from last year's Moto line. From last year, it looks a whole lot different. Y'all guys will notice it has a fucking notch on it. Y'all guys will notice that from the jump, it has a notch. It has no cricket branding right there on the top left. And it has this pretty interesting green wallpaper there, so that's interesting there. It has an 18:9 screen ratio there, so your power button's on the right side, button is on the left. Your power button on the right side, button is on the right side as well. There is no memory card slot on this phone, according to the leaks here. The phone looks nice on the front. I just don't like the knots. That's my opinion. I don't know what OS this thing would run. This thing would probably run. I'm gonna say this thing runs Pi because I'm gonna say this thing runs Android Pi. Because you know how the hell I know it runs Pi because of time and shit. This thing's gonna run Pi when it comes out. So yeah, that's what the phone looks like there on the front. We don't know what it looks like on the back end of my this is just a leaked render of the phone, and yeah. So this phone should be out sometime this year, within the first 6 months, I'd say. This phone hasn't been announced yet. I don't know when Moto's going to announce this phone. I don't know if they're going to announce it at a trade show or whatever, so we just have to wait and see. I like the design of the Moto G7 Supra from what I see on the leaked picture there, but I'm not a fan of the knots. I'm not a fan of it. What I'm interested in is the RAM, because like I said, there's a whole lot of RAM combinations. I don't know if that's what the entire wait a minute, oh, scratch that. So I guess the G7 Play would have 2 gigs, G7 Plus would have 3 gigs, I guess 4 gigs, I don't know, and the G7 Power will have 6 gigabytes of RAM. So I'm assuming that if this is the G7 Power, this will have 6 gigabytes of RAM. I'm assuming. So they're saying that the combinations of the RAM that's between all the phones, I guess. So G7 Play 2 gigs, G7 Plus, I guess 4 gigabytes of RAM, I guess, or 3 gigabytes of RAM, and then the G7 Power 6 gigabytes of RAM. So we will have to wait and see what we get here. I don't know the screen size. I'm gonna say 6 inches because I don't know. But they gave us quite a few specs there. It's a 12 megapixel camera on the back, 8 megapixel on the front, 5,000 mAh battery, and yeah, it has an 18:9 screen. The resolution, I don't know. It's probably gonna be a 720 like it was last year. You may get a 1080p display on the higher end versions, but this is a budget phone, guys, so do keep it in mind. So yeah, what did you guys think about that Moto G7 Supra for cricket wireless? This has been leaked out. This is just leaks for now. How much do you guys think that this phone will cost? And what Moto G7 phone do you guys think that the Supra is? Do you guys think it's the G7 Plus or the G7 Power? I'm thinking it's the G7 Power in terms of I think the G7 Supra is the G7 Power. That's just my opinion. So what Motorola phone do you guys think that the G7 Supra is? I'll let them know that in the comment section of this video, and where you guys get this phone when it is available for cricket. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. So shout out to Evan Bless for letting us know about this. So shout out to him. He's a great tipster for phones and stuff like that. So shout out to Evan Blast, shout out to him. So thank you for this information, and like I said, shout out to Master Tech Review for letting us know about this as well. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. If it helps me out a lot, please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.